Hello?
Na 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 na, porque na red tiene valor. Yeah.
All right, we rolling.
Rolling.
Cruising, Save Electric Ground. I'm here for the first time ever, Jimmy Swagg.
What's good?
Hey, we just trying to see what in the world you got going on. We know you busy. We know you staying creative. And you never stagnant whatsoever. So what's going on in the mind of Jimmy Swagg?
What's going on? I'm thankful to be here, bro. I'm thankful to be in Waco, be in Texas. I was in Los Angeles. I'm from here. I was in Los Angeles for a long time. And last November, I moved forward on what I was feeling in my heart for a while, which was to make this home base for a little while. You know, to be here with my dad, with my brother. And man, this is my roots, man. And I was feeling the pull, and so I listened. And since being here, it's been amazing, to be honest. The fresh new faces around, things have changed a lot, man, in 8 years since I've been gone. So, yet at the same time, I see a lot of potential in the town and even in music and art. And so me being that, I want to be a part of it. And I've been working to be a part of it since I've arrived. And that's really where I'm at right now, is now formulating the next steps for what I want to do moving forward, you know, as far as here in town and then on, you know, because I still fly back and forth to LA to work, to record, all that stuff. But man, my real goal that's been for a minute, I want to tour. I want to go around the country. I want to get the opportunity to do that, because I know that once that begins to unfold, I'm a performer, man. I shine on that, on any stage, and I love it. I love delivering the message, and I believe I have a message, and that message is of rock and roll. I'm a rocker. I feel like there's this new energy that I'm seeing in a younger generation when it comes to that attitude of rock. You're starting to see it in the fashion. You're starting to see it even in music. And not necessarily the genre of rock, but that attitude, you know? That freedom, that liberation, and that belief. I'm excited to continue to do that, man. This whole year my game plan has been to just release music and music videos, and really to grow the awareness of who Jimmy Swagg is. It's like my good friend and bandmate from LA. He would constantly encourage me and remind me, say, hey Swagg, like, just keep going. Just remember, the world just has to catch up. You know, meaning, hey, we already got it. It's just about continue to do it and continue to spread the awareness so that people find out. Because that's what's been happening here, man. It's been happening here in my hometown. And now, like, it's been kind of surreal, but dope. Like, maybe it's been 3 weeks ago, maybe a month. I went to eat dinner on a Friday night, random, with my brother, John Gotti, and his wife, shout out. We went together, and randomly, bro, some family was like, hey, are you Jimmy Swagg? I was like, whoa. They asked to take a picture, all this stuff. I was like, that's crazy. More and more around town, and I appreciate that, man. I really do, because, again, I'm from here. And then second, I take that as a good sign. Like, hey, man, people are starting to find out, and they like it. You know, they're gravitating towards it. That's really the goal of mine, man. I just want people to know and feel it, because I know that once they do, I feel like they'll vibe to it.
And on a deep level, you know, with the music that you've done in the past, as a form of expression, you feel like you still have a lot to get off your chest, or a lot to say.
I do, man. I have a lot to say. I feel like I wasn't ready, man. When I got here to Waco from LA, son, my brother, metaphorically speaking, it felt like I was coming here on my hands and knees, man. A bit beat up, scarred up, um, emotionally, mentally, all these things. And there's a lot that's happened. There's a lot of things that have happened, and I wasn't ready to share anything because I've learned my lessons, man. Of when you speak out in those emotional moments, or out of anger, out of resentment, you end up hurting others, or you end up hurting yourself, really, you know? And I wanted to make sure that I allowed myself the time to sort through these things as I continue to grow my music, because that has played into my music. A lot of these songs that I've been dropping have to do with these instances and these things that have happened. So where I'm at today, I feel that I'm ready now. I'm ready, and it's not even about this is what happened. No, I'm ready to just unleash the art, the music of all of this has happened, because that's what we do. We infuse it into what we do.
And speaking on that, on the music and art, how important you feel is that to be a combination and a blend?
I feel like art, it's extremely important. That's why I'm so avid and passionate with when I see musicians here or like getting on their ass. Like, bro, like it takes an effort, a collective effort to create a scene, to create that musical success. And it's important not just for the success, but us as humans, as continuing our stories, because we're all the same. And I feel through art, especially today, it's important to cultivate that of freedom of speech. That's what art's supposed to be. No boundaries in expressing yourself. Expressing yourself of humanity, of the good, the bad, all of it. So we can't try to pretend and hide our heads from things in this world, and that's what art does. It exposes it. And now I feel like some people are very almost second guessing themselves, timid maybe, or whatever about singing, writing, talking about certain topics. Where, again, man, that's what I've always loved as a kid about rock and roll, that sense of freedom. And so art is important, man, and art is important here in this town, and to cultivate that.
And what, we know you're always busy, but is there anything specific you're working on? Is there something that people should be looking forward to here in the near future?
Yes, concerts, working to start gigging more here in Texas to really make that noise, music, and all of that. Really, I could go on and on, but what's in the future, it's you, it's people. I just want to connect with y'all. I want to connect with more and more and more people. I want more and more, because to me, that is my church, man. When people come to my concerts, that's my congregation. That's where we come in and release things, where we heal things, where we let go of things, where we jam out, we rock out. And no, I don't preach. My lyrics ain't like that, if you know. But when you experience a Jimmy Swagg show, everything from the moment you get there, not even the show, man, to the moment that we leave, or at the house party or the after party, the entire time, man, it's a fucking moment where people have gone away from those things. I myself changed. That's the power of music. And I feel that all of this is just, I just want to connect. I just want more of y'all to know who I am, because I love music and I love y'all, and I want to express that with more. That's really why I want to tour. I want to travel the world. I want to experience other people. I want to give them what I got and receive what they got. Their culture, their thoughts, their art, right? That's what's so amazing. So that's where I have my sights on, man. I have my sights on continuing to grow music, continuing to, speaking of art, to do it. I constantly, every release, challenge myself to really express myself in that artistic, whatever I envision, to express it, to make it happen. Because a lot of times we limit ourselves, like, man, I ain't got the budget, or I ain't got this, or so. A while back ago, I made that conscious decision of like, I'm not gonna limit myself. What do I see? What do I feel? Cool. Then how do I make it happen without compromising? I may have to. It may be a little harder, or I may have to maneuver, but not compromising what you feel, or that song, or that video, or that shot. You know, like commit to it. Commit it all the way through, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to resonate. If you really come at your art, your creation with honesty and purity, not about necessarily singing right, looking right, but that purity of honesty towards that, that's what's going to resonate with people, you know? And so I constantly keep that focus because I want to resonate with y'all.
And speaking on that connection, where, for those who don't know, where can they find you on social media, websites? Anything?
Yes, today, in today's day and age, it's important, man, numbers. So it's important and it matters a lot to me that y'all subscribe, not just because it's another number or another follow, but it's just a metric that validates everything we're doing. And let's be honest, that's the business we're in. So y'all are my army. And where can y'all find me? L-E-L, Jimmy Swagg, like the, but in Spanish because I'm Mexican. That's really my handle on everything, El Jimmy Swagg. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok. TikTok's starting to grow for me. Same thing, if you go follow me there. I like to do some funny things, skits with my music. I like having fun, man. I don't take myself serious. So when I do these little promo things, I like to get creative and I like to have fun. Sometimes it's serious, but a lot of times it's not. I always think about Dave Grohl, you know, and especially like their earlier music videos with the Foo Fighters. Their shit was funny, you know, their music videos, and he said it himself. He's like, bro, we didn't take ourselves seriously, you know? So Jimmy Swagg, El Jimmy Swagg, just find me. By the way, the music videos are really taking off for me this year. I'm on Spotify, everywhere. So just remember El Jimmy Swagg.
Any shout outs you got to anybody out there?
Yeah, man, I want to shout out my homie Stone behind the camera. Nacho, my homie Nacho, I'm in his home. I'm appreciative, grateful for him allowing me to be here. My brother and my dad, at this point, man, they're the reason that I'm able to continue to do this and be here. And I'm thankful that the most success that I'm starting to now experience in my music, and I'm getting to do that here with them. That's amazing. That's special. Because the more time has come along, I've realized, whoa, man, this is it. We don't get another shot. Like your family, your friends, like, it's important. It's important that you invest time, that you tell them that you love them.
Money.
So shout out to my boy John Gotti. From the moment that I got here in town, he's literally the first one I hit up, and immediately was like, hey bro, let's meet up, let's have dinner, let's do this, like, what are you working on, this and that. And even just on, like, not just the business stuff, but personal, as a friend. And I've known him for a while, but it's been this season and this year that I feel like, wow, like, we've really become brothers now, you know. Shout out to shout out to all the beautiful ladies, dog, that fuck with Jimmy Swagg, bro, for real, because y'all keep me going, man, all over the country, hopefully all over the world one day. That's facts, bro, for real, because these amazing girls and women, they support me. They constantly check up, and I say that with respect and love, bro, because these I love the feminine energy, man, and I'll be real, they've been a huge part of helping me out.
Women buy all the stuff.
Oh
anyway.
my God, bro. You know, so shout out, ladies. I mean, y'all stay sexy. I love y'all. And to all my homies in LA, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't want to name drop, but y'all know who y'all are. It's a lot of love, and y'all fuck with me, and I appreciate that. And then lastly, man, like, my home state in Waco, this town. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. I love my state, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be from here, and I'm hoping to absorb all of this so that I can use that, you know, again, in my music and art. So, and I feel like I already am.
Well, listen, pleasure to have you on the show. As always, you already know what it is with me. Meanwhile, y'all be on the lookout. Jimmy Swagg making his stamp.
Yeah, man. I love y'all. And believe, everything just comes down to that. I think that this is important for me to say, that everything is about what you choose to see in your mind's eye. So whatever you're going through, or even if people don't believe you, you got to be so diligent and careful in what you choose to accept in your mind. It's not anything external that's going to help you. It's not, oh man, there's no opportunities here. There's no that there. When I was coming over here, I could have gave on and on explanations to all my homies in LA, but it's like, hey man, I'm not this city, I'm not this state, I'm me. The most important tool that I have is me, within me. So wherever I go, that is the success. Wherever you go, that's a success. So it all boils down to your mind and what you think. So always guard that and then cultivate that. Because truly, if you can get yourself to that point, anything is possible. But you have to believe that. So,
1000%. An electric ground. We out.